So if you're quieting down, slow everything down, post up, the world just moves and comes alive if you're patient enough. But you have to put the time in, or you won't see any of it. When I was 18 years old, I had a map. And that map had all the skate spots marked on it in Southern California that I knew. And days that I had free, I would go to particular areas and I would scout them. I would cover all of the quadrants and go, okay, that's covered, there's nothing there, move on to the next part. And lo and behold, I'm doing that all day long right now. So it's no different. Except, you're looking for different patterns when you're looking for animals versus skate spots. But I found this spot when I was coming back from scouting for desert sheep about 10 weeks ago. These banks are weird. You can see this one, the way it kind of curves that way, then comes this way, and then goes around the corner and then whips around like Rick and Morrissey's haircut. Just give it a shot. See what happens. See if I can get these legs to move. I've been skateboarding since I was about 12 or 13 years old. I grew up in Liverpool, England, which is a pretty industrial city and an old port. When I first started to ride, the first things we started to do is go into the city. And I'd skate down through the high street, finding stuff to skate, because I'd never explored the city centre of Liverpool on a board. It's an old city, so a lot of the sidewalks were ancient. So finding just a small, smooth area to skate, was difficult. But it made me who I am. I moved to the United States when I was 18 years old. And I've spent the last 25 years living in the United States, being a professional skateboarder. For the first 6 months, I didn't really know where that was going to go. Skateboarding was dead then. And then it slowly picked up. And then it picked up quicker, and then quicker. Skateboarding blew up. It is pretty crazy to be in the middle of that. To do the thing that I wanted to do as a kid. I get to pursue my dreams. I'm a professional skateboarder. That's rad. I spend a lot of time searching, looking for architecture, looking for things that people haven't skated before, but more importantly, looking for things that push my skating. Come off the highest point right here, so I'm going to try and hit the bank as straight as I can. That way I go as high as I can. But you have to search for it, and it's a challenge. Just like it's a challenge to find the biggest animal in a mountain range. It's a challenge, that's it. For the 25 years that I was skating predominantly and the outdoor stuff was secondary, I was thinking about it all the time. All right. Let's get this going. I've always been inspired, motivated, and a huge fan of the outdoors and tracking and trailing wild animals and the pursuit of wild animals. I've always loved it since I was a kid. Looks pretty good. I'm 43 years old and I've given my body to skateboarding. And I'm fine with that. You know, that's what I do. But I hit a point where, you know, I was in my late 30s and I couldn't recover from injuries. I needed something that was more physical, something that worked my cardio, my lung capacity, but also in a way that built strength that I needed. And I found a formula that works for me. Made a conscious decision to just really start going at the outdoors and using this as my physical training ground. It was slow and steady, but as you build up your stamina, all of a sudden I was going skating and I was done skating and I wasn't tired. And it's pretty extreme like the skating is. A lot of mountain hunting, desert hunting in California are up to 14,000 feet. How do you get up there? You gotta walk up there, climb up there, and it's an investment of energy and time, and you can't cheat it. I've been a professional hunting guide for the last 4 years for Kika Outfitters here in California, and I've been primarily focused on desert bighorn sheep.
Once your golf is on the go, we'll taxi 26 left downwind departure.
To follow an animal effectively, year in, year out, man, you've got to be looking at them everywhere, all the time.
The sheep move in from over towards our left side and they drop over onto this ridge over here. So we want to fly over the top of that. We've had a lot of issues with our sheep in here right now with the pneumonia.
These big animals that we put as these icons of the West, these icons of the outdoors, they're underfunded. They need more money so we can learn more about them, so that we can better manage them.
I'm not happy that we're not seeing sheep right here though, on these ridges. It's not a good sign at all for the health of them.
Some of these big hunts bring a huge amount of funding to our wild animals. If I can do anything to help get more funding in the state of California for desert bighorn sheep so we can learn more about them, so we can better manage them, so that they're healthier, that's rewarding, that's worthwhile. I try to really work on who I am as a person, you know, and if I go to the outdoors, I'm a better person. Just as importantly, it's for my family. So that my family and my kids see that their father's hardworking and that he doesn't make excuses. It's not perfect and he doesn't always get the job done the right way, but I try. You know, I thought I'd be done. I thought I'd probably be quit skating when I was 25 or something. I'm 43 and I'm still motivated. I'm still motivated by the act of skating. To do something that's like that for any period of time, you struggle with motivation, injuries, confidence. Your age gets into it and you have kids. Maybe you're partnered in a business. Maybe you do other stuff on the side. Beautiful grain on that one. So that balance for me is very important. I love being a skateboarder and I wouldn't change it for the world, you know, but it busts you up. It busts you up pretty bad. And if you want to do it and do it successfully or continue to do it, you've got to be willing to get right back up and get right back where you're at and then keep pushing it again. Mess with the ball, you get the horns every single time.
Yeah. No pain, no gain.
It's all good though. What we do in the outdoors here, that physical challenge is similar. I have to deal with the real world, conditions, elevation, weather. But it's quiet time, and it balances me. And I think it gives me just a certain sense of peace inside, you know, and that keeps me grounded, keeps me happy more than anything.